I bet at least once in your life you've imagined living another life, right? Who hasn't wanted to experience the fantasy of their favorite K-drama or book? I sure have. Countless times. And with the success of Bon Appétit, Your Majesty on Netflix, I decided to bring you a list of romance isekai dramas. For those who don't know, isekai is a term used for stories where someone is transported to another universe, or even another time period. It's a Japanese concept that became popular all over Asia. Now we have an endless number of dramas in this genre. Before we jump into the list, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your fellow K-drama lovers. And remember, all the drama info will appear on the white and red banners throughout the video. This drama follows Rembrary, a high priest from a parallel world, who after a fierce battle with the evil one, suddenly wakes up in the body of Woo Yeonwoo, a not-so-popular member of a K-pop group called Wild Animal. Meanwhile, the real Woo Yeonwoo ends up in Rembrary's body in the other world. Completely lost in the modern world, Rembrary must learn how to live as an idol while trying to find a way to return home, undo the body swap, and stop the evil one from returning. This romantic comedy focuses on pure entertainment. It's not deep, but it's fun. It can get a bit repetitive and rushed toward the end, but the romance is cute, and the kiss scenes are surprisingly hot. My rating, 3 out of 5. Available on Viki, with 12 episodes. This mysterious and fantasy-filled drama has a perfect cast. The story follows our main character, who ends his own life after a tough period, only to be reincarnated in the body of a handsome man. He receives a magical orb from 2 strangers that can resurrect the dead. When his friend is murdered, he uses the orb to bring her back, but she awakens in the body of his old college rival. Now, both living new lives, they must uncover the truth behind these strange events and the sudden murder. The drama can be confusing at times, especially due to the actor swaps, but the romance is sweet and the ending is surprisingly good. My rating, 3 out of 5. Available on Netflix with 16 episodes. Imagine being obsessed with a novel and suddenly waking up inside it. That's exactly what happens to our heroine. One morning, she finds herself in the body of a minor character from her favorite comic. After getting drunk, she ends up falling into the arms of the male lead, the cold and handsome Duke Yebeon, who was supposed to fall for the original heroine. Because of this, the story completely changes, as the Duke becomes obsessed with her instead. This drama misses the mark in some areas. The comedy feels forced, the chemistry is lacking, and some moral aspects are questionable. Still, you can't help but root for the male lead, played by Taeyeon, who delivers a strong and well-developed character. It's a light and fun watch if you just want to relax. My rating, 3 out of 5. Available on Viki with 12 episodes. If you love fantasy, action, smart storytelling, and intense chemistry, this one's for you. The King. Eternal Monarch tells the story of 2 versions of Korea, one that remained a monarchy, and the modern South Korea we know today. Lee Gon witnesses his father's murder by his uncle, who tries to steal a magical flute that allows travel between worlds. The flute splits in 2. One piece stays with Lee Gon, and the other with his uncle. Years later, now the King of Korea, Lee Gon uses the flute to cross into the parallel world to find his mysterious savior, Jung Tae-il. When he meets a woman with the same name and face as his savior, fate begins to weave a love story between them. Visually, the drama is stunning. Beautifully shot, with an incredible soundtrack and thrilling action scenes. The story unfolds slowly, building tension and emotion instead of rushing the romance. Despite some loose ends, it's captivating and worth every episode. Available on Netflix with 16 episodes. My rating, 4 out of 5. If you enjoy short and sweet dramas, this one's perfect for you. The story follows Danbig, a high school girl overwhelmed by exam pressure. In a moment of panic, she runs away in the rain and discovers she can jump into a puddle. Literally. She ends up transported to the Joseon era, where the country is suffering from a severe drought. When she appears during a ritual for rain, everyone believes she's a divine answer, the rain fairy. At first terrified, Danby tries to escape, but the king finds her fascinating. As they spend time together, sharing their knowledge and fears, love begins to blossom. This drama is flawless. Short, emotional, and utterly adorable. A perfect feel-good pick with humor, heart, and chemistry. 5 out of 5 stars. Available on Viki with 2 episodes. Imagine being a writer and accidentally summoning your own villain into the real world. That's the premise of Mr. Bad. It follows Nan Xing, an aspiring author who unintentionally brings Xiao Wudi, the villain of her web novel, to life. Now, in the real world, Xiao Wudi starts to experience human emotions for the first time. Watching him evolve from a naturally evil man to someone capable of empathy and love is the core of this story. Their romance and chemistry are so fun to watch that you'll want to binge it all at once. Available on Viki with 24 episodes. My rating, 5. One of my all-time favorite dramas. It tells the story of a doctor who ends up inside a webtoon created by her father. After her father mysteriously disappears, she finds herself pulled into the comics world, saving the life of the protagonist, Kang Chul, which changes the story completely. As the two worlds start to merge, she and Kang Chul try to uncover the truth behind the chaos while fighting an unexpected love that threatens both their realities. This drama is packed with iconic, shocking, and emotional scenes. Watching the leads face impossible situations while slowly falling for each other is pure joy. Kang Chul is the definition of a man with a capital M. My rating, 10 out of 5. Available on Viki with 16 episodes. If there's one drama that needs no introduction, it's Moon Lovers. It follows a modern-day woman who falls into a river and wakes up in the body of Hai Su during the 10th century. She finds herself surrounded by 8 princes, all entangled in a brutal fight for the throne. The dark and feared 4th prince, Wang So, falls deeply in love with her, but her heart belongs to another. The love triangle is intense, but it's clear who the real male lead is. And let's be honest, Wang So steals the entire show with his tragic charm and depth. The romance is slow-burning, yet devastatingly emotional. This drama will break your heart into 1,000,000 pieces. My rating, 1,000 out of 10. Unfortunately, it's not available on official platforms, but a quick Google search might. One of the most beloved and highly rated K-dramas ever made. Mr. Queen tells the story of a top Korean chef who gets into trouble with the police and, during an escape, falls into a pool, only for his soul to end up inside Queen Kim So-young's body. Now sharing her body and personality, the queen starts behaving in wild, unpredictable ways. Despite their constant bickering, she and the king are forced to work together amidst palace intrigue and danger. And slowly, love blooms between them. The comedy and acting in this drama are pure gold. You'll laugh non-stop while falling in love with the story. Available on Netflix. My rating, 10 out of 10. Netflix's newest hit that took the world by storm, and even impressed my father-in-law. It follows a talented chef about to open a Michelin star restaurant in Paris. But after reading an old recipe book during a solar eclipse, she's suddenly transported to the Joseon era. There, she meets King Yi Haeon, a handsome yet tormented ruler haunted by his mother's death. After some palace drama, she becomes his personal chef, and together they learn new ways of living and loving. This drama is light, funny, romantic, and absolutely delicious to watch. Literally, so much food. Despite some flaws I'll discuss in a future review, it's definitely worth your time. Available now on Netflix. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this list. Remember, taste is personal, and these are just guides to help you pick your next drama. Tell me in the comments which ones you've already watched and which one's your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. Bye, and happy binge watching.